ask how many of those artifact mags you've actually got?
7, I believe.
That is insane. J Nerf here has got an insane, first of all, artifact breach, kind of Stefan firing beast, plus 7 mags. That's the most mags I've ever seen in one place.
I'm planning on buying the MCX work kit for it as well, just to make it nicer.
As if it wasn't like wrecking enough. So I've just been saying that sometimes this jams, and so kind of.
See that in there?
Oh yeah, you can sort of see it.
You've got to
how it's kind of like
gently kind of push it forwards. It's a lot better to sit back and not let people rush with it because you end up jamming it.
Sure.
Otherwise, right.
But even so, this or the Apollo?
Both.
Both. Well, yeah, morning and afternoon.
When I run out of the Stefans, go to the Apollos.
First Nemesis that's been used in as many Nerf wars as in the UK. Used it last week of Home Dark Thunder, this week at Grim Up Nerf. Mr. Crane, what's your opinion on the Nemesis?
Brilliant. I really fault it.
Okay, so what's the best thing about it?
Just the capacity, really. It's the simplicity to load. It really requires very little prowess to use, which kind of makes me seem a bit thick, but you know.
What would you say is the next best blaster to the Nemesis? As in like if you didn't have the Nemesis, but you could choose any other blaster, what would you use?
I'm personally a fan of my Apollo, to be honest.
Personally a fan of the Apollo, and so still rival. What would you say the difference is between this and the Apollo then in that case?
I mean, the rate of fire is quite spectacular in comparison. This will chuck all the rival rounds out at the same velocity, whereas the Apollo can sometimes struggle with the slightly heavier ones. I know we shouldn't be firing the really hard ones, but it will just drop them out the barrel, whereas this just flings everything.
And so is this a game changer for you? Will you ever go back to your Apollo?
Yeah, just because I enjoy using it, but I think for anything that I really want to wreck face, this is the way to go, personally.
Wreck whose face?
Well...
Nothing.
It hits very hard.
Does it hit hard?
It hits very hard.
I don't.
I know all he's done is rewired it and put a lipo in it, and it hits very hard.
And so.
And very accurately.
This or your rapid strike at the moment?
At the moment, to be fair, with the capacity it's got of the hopper, I am leaning towards the Nemesis.
So I guess
had quite a few jams today on the mags with darts partially coming out the top of the mags before they get fed in, and. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still convinced it hits that hard, though. I mean, like, are you convinced it hits that hard? Oh, I'm very convinced.
Oh my goodness! Who was there? Who was stuck there?
I did the rest of my mag into it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not playing anymore!
That was brutal.
I'm very, very convinced.
Seriously?
I probably had half a hopper to the front, crouched in the corner like a whimpering fool.
So is it fair to say that we're glad that Hasbro thought of that?
I think we are.
Absolutely. I think it is going to turn out to be the game changer we anticipated it was going to be.
GG Hasbro. GG.
They've finally done it.
Hasbro, it looks like we're finally glad you thought of something. Some of the kids were actually calling you Nemesis, weren't they?
Yeah, it's kind of removed my name and replaced it with that's
Nemesis.
I am now Nemesis.
Mr. Crane, the Nemesis. What have we got here?
Alright, so I'm Ratman99 UK. This is my Strife.
A brilliant blue Strife with lots and lots of additional features. What have we got?
Cool. So I've got the M14 barrel by Fuzzy Gun Grip, which is just a cheap generic thing from AliExpress.
Superb.
Laser that I've painted up to be Nerf blue and orange.
Loving that nice bit of laserage.
The Worker front bits, rails. They work at stock. The Rival's red dot sight that doesn't have any batteries in it because I just have it tapped.
I've got to say that does look kind of cool.
I got it for 50, when they first came out, they were 15 quid on Toys R Us. This is my, well, it's just for playing around with today mostly, but it's a sniper rifle cosplay kit. So it's supposed to look like the sniper rifle from Fallout 4. So it's made by a guy called Terran 3D off Etsy.
Right, Terran 3D off Etsy.
Got the little monopod.
Look at that. I hadn't even spotted that before. That's brilliant.
So the middle's a tri-strike with a modified spring. It's painted with 4 different colours, obviously 2 greys, white and black. And then I've got a real gun scope on the top with a Nerf to Picatinny converter.
Brilliant.
From Amazon.
And I actually just had a look through that scope, and even though, like, as far as scopes go, it's probably not brilliant, it still looked pretty cool to look through, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it was 12 quid. I just bought the cheapest one that looked like a sniper rifle. And then this is my latest project, which is a Vulcan.
And I came in here because I heard this firing. This is like the best thing ever. You know that I love Vulcans, but this is absolutely superb. I love the fact it's one of the new blue ones as well. But what's inside it?
So I've upgraded the spring from the standard 1 to a 5K from Blaster Smith. And then the battery has been replaced with a 3S. So
absolutely superb.
Fire and slightly harder hitting. So.
Absolutely superb, I'm loving it. That is a brutal weapon, right there's the Havokfire. Jam to clear, this is pressure, this is pressure, this is pressure, this is pressure. Oh, that was close, that was close. Oh, I love the firing over the shoulder. This is just the most tank loadout for HPZ I've ever seen. Get wrecked, zombies. I think he got you, didn't he? I think he got you. He got you. Little one. Oh! I would just not come near you if I was a zombie. Go on, count. He hit you. Count. Oh my goodness, that was sly. That was sly.
Sly like a fox.
Listen. Oh, zombie! Oh, there's a run there, there's a run there. Oh my goodness. Sports entertainment. 4, 5. Oh my goodness. What a dodge. This is a survivor.